Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Hope you guys are doing great. In this pandemic of Omicron, initially I was saying to Corona about the Corona, but now it become Omicron. But yes, it's a variant of Corona. That is the part. Hope you guys are doing great. So today, my name is Rajesh, and I came up with the new video how to install the klov server in your local system. So before going to start, I would like to tell you about something about the klov server. What is the importance of the klov server? Why we needed this klov server? Okay. So everything is from this. Everything will be from the scratch. Everything will be from the very granular way, so that everyone can grab this thing. So before going to start, I would like to tell you the importance of this klov server. Okay, whoever from the automation background or development background, they can easily correlate these things. What is the importance of that things? So I have gone through the many videos over the YouTube before making this video. I have not found any kind of material which help to install this klov server in the local system. Okay, the videos are there, but that installations are methodology are very old, pretty much old. Okay, so klov server needed a klov server. So let's suppose in the organization many automation testers are working. Okay, so okay, let me take a pen. Okay, in the field of IT sector, there is a one domain of testing, automation testing, and their SDate profile are coming into the picture. Okay, so the automation tester engineer, what their responsibilities are there, they used to automate the complete testing process, and they used to script the things, and they can execute everything on a daily basis or alternative basis or whatever time we are going to schedule. That I'm not going to discuss. There is a part of the Jenkins job at all. The Kubernetes things that will come into the picture. But in this section, what I'm going to show you the problem, what the problem right now the people are facing. So let's suppose they have written a code, they have scripted a complete testing methodology, they have automated around the 7,000 test cases. They have automated around the 7,000 test cases, and they are going to check every day's report, what the report is today is, what the report will be tomorrow, everything they are going to check. So let's suppose yesterday report came into the picture, and they found around the 5,000 test cases got passed out of 7,000. Out of 7,000, 5,000 test cases got passed. You went into the scrum meeting, you went into the daily stand-up call, and then you are saying this, your stakeholder is going to ask why this 2,000 test cases got failed. Then again, you are going to say, yes, this is the script problem, or this is the might be something bug, might be anything. I'm not going to do. If it is a script problem, let's suppose 2,000 test cases got failed, that might be some your script problem. Okay, so what you are going to say, you are as an automation tester, you are going to say, I'm going to fix these 200 test cases. So 2,000 test cases, sorry. So this again, 2,000 test cases is not quite easy to fix in a single person, by single person. So how we are going to fix these 2,000 test cases? You are going to distribute this 2,000 test cases. Okay, you can check this scenario, you can check this scenario, you can check this scenario. Means all the 5 person, whatever 5 or 6 persons will be, or more than this or less than this, you are going to assign their task, and they are going to check it out. Okay, they are going to fix these things. At the end of the day, they have been fixed, and they are going to raise the PR, and PR means pull request. So they are going to raise the PR to your senior engineer. They will review the PR. They will merge this code, and then tomorrow again you are getting a new report of the same 7,000 test cases, and your stakeholder is saying, you bloody idiot, you have been fixed this 2,000 test cases yesterday. Then again, why these 2,000 test cases are getting failed? Might be you have not worked well. That might be the possible, right? That might be the possible. You have not done the great job here. And that might be also one of the scenario might be occurred. You have fixed this 2,000 test cases, and in order to fix, while fixing these 2,000 test cases, another 2,000 test cases got start failing. That is also possible, one of the scenario. Okay, so again their stack will pick you. Okay, they will ask, you have picked this 2,000 test case, again why this 2,000 test cases got to start failing. So we are not able to track every day reports we are getting, but we have not able to track what the report was yesterday and what the report is today and what will be the tomorrow. We are not able to track this thing. We are getting the report in the extent report version. Whoever have been involved on the extent report version, they can easily understand, okay, this is the way, these are the things we are doing, but we are not able to track what the report was yesterday, what the report is today, what will be tomorrow. Okay, so this is the biggest problem. In order to check what was yesterday, we have to find it out yesterday's report, and then we have to compare the today's report with the today's report, and it's a very manual process is there to check and to coordinate the things, right? So it's a very hectic job. So in order to overcome this kind of problem, what we are going to do, we are going to store all the reports, daily basis report, we are going to store in kind of database, like it's as you can see, this is the unstructured type of data. We have to store the logs, we have to store the report, because that might be the multiple scenario will be the scenario based. You are going to use the kind of XML test suite, and you are going to execute these things. That is the part of the automation tester that guys are doing. But my job is only in this intention behind to make this video to show you how to set up your klov server, so that you can dump your report into the klov server, so that every day's report can be tracked. This is the only agenda to making this video, nothing else. Okay, so what we are trying to do, we are going to dump our daily report into the MongoDB, and from MongoDB we are going to fetch the report into the klov dashboard, and we are going to show them yesterday it was this and today it is this. So we don't need to check yesterday report, we don't need to find the yesterday report and we have to compare manually. No, nothing else. It will show you very good kind of UI that I will show you in a later part, and good kind of UI it will show you, and everything will be seen here. Okay, so yes, this is the only problem. This is the major problem in field of automation. So how we are going to solve? With the help of the klov installation. What are the prerequisites are there? So prerequisites are there. One is that we should have our laptop. Okay, anyways, this is needed. And yeah, if you are going to use the Windows and Mac, that is well and fine. It's a next finish. That's all in case of Windows and Mac. But if you have a Ubuntu or Kali, Linux, CentOS, whatever it is, so in that case, there is a pain to do the setup. So I'll show you in the Ubuntu operating system how to make a setup of the klov server. So for the prerequisites is there, we have to install the Docker. Second, and there is a many variants of the klov. You can go with the source code directly. You can install that klov server. Initially, people used to do the same way, but yes, if the things has been dockerized, the thing, then why we should install these things with the source code? That we can directly go with that. And then second part is that we have to install the MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB. Let me show you MongoDB. Third and very important part is what we have to install. Third part is we should have any kind of programming language, like either it is a Java or it is a Python. I don't have any problem. My platform will be independent across the language. So these are the prerequisites is there you should have. So then we can do the klov setup. So in this video, I will show you the installation part. Otherwise, if this video will be very bulky and interest of area will be gone. So I'll show you the how to install the klov server in your local system. Then in the next video, I'll show you the how to do that. Okay. So before going to start, let me share my kernel, Ubuntu kernel. So in order to install Docker, first what we have to install? First we have to install. So first what we have to install? First we have to install the MongoDB. Okay. So in order to install the MongoDB, what are the commands we needed? Don't worry about the commands at all. I will keep the complete command list on my GitHub page, and you guys can put the command directly from there. So first we have to add our MongoDB public key. So you can add with this command. So it is asking the password. I'm going to give the password. So it got added. If you can see the OK, then it means the public key has been added. Then once the public key has been added, then we have to install the GNU-PG, and then in order to install, this is the command sudo apt get install GNU-PG. So in my case, it's already installed. That's what saying it's getting happen very strongly. And once the installation has been done, then we have to fetch that key has been added or not. Then you can check this command directly, the same command, whatever we have executed in the first place. You can check this key has been there or not. If you can see the OK button, then it's fine, well and good. And you want to fetch that key, what the key has been added, then you can just run that echo command. And this is the echo command, and you can see my key has been added here successfully. Fine. So key has been added, then we have to update our all the apt packages. So you see, in case of Ubuntu, in case of Linux operating system, there is only based on your architecture. Like if you are flavor of the Linux, like if you are using the Ubuntu pop operating system, this kind of operating system is packages are getting installed by the two package like apt or snap, and many of more are there. If you are using the CentOS, then there is a yum package is going to be used to install the things. And if you are in the Mac, then there is a brew package. Brew packages are coming. And if you are in Windows, then only next and finish. In case of Windows, it's a very straightforward. There is nothing pain and gain. Okay, I'm saying nothing pain and gain means you are not able to get the actual experience what the command line interface is going to give. I always prefer go with the Mac or go with the Linux. You can find it out what is getting happen at the behind of the command. Okay, so now we are going to update our apt packages. Once the apt packages has been updated, then we have to install our MongoDB server. So it's getting some time. Let it to be complete. Okay, so yes, this part has been done. Let me clear this screen so that it can be easy. Now, once this has been done, then we are going to install our MongoDB server. So in my case, it's already installed, so it's not taking that much of time. Then after that, we have to do some certain setup. We have to execute some certain setup command. Why? Because just to enable the kind of services. So this is the one command, set selections. Then don't worry about the commands. I'll give you the complete command list in my GitHub page. You guys can carry on with that. And yeah, and then we just execute the commands, how in which order I'm going to execute. The same order I'll give you in the GitHub page. You guys can carry forward with that. Okay, so this part has been done. This now, once this has been done, then we have to start our MongoDB service. Okay, so in order to start the MongoDB service, what are the command is there? Sudo system systemctl start strt, okay, spelling bad, start MongoDB, MongoD. So MongoDB started. Now, if you want to check whether your MongoDB has been started or not, so you can simply execute this command status. You can see my MongoDB status is running, means MongoDB server has been started. Cool. So now if you want to stop, so simply nothing else, just do stop instead of start, and your MongoDB server has been stopped, and you want to check the status. You can see it's inactive dead. Okay, so your MongoDB service has been stopped now. So now if you want to enable a kind of MongoDB services, all services, you just execute this command. That's all. It will enable all the sort of things. Okay. Now if you want to stop, you can stop this. And you want to restart the MongoDB, nothing else. Just restart this. All the service will get restarted. And now if you want to check the status, you can execute this command and you can see my MongoDB. Okay, so cool. This is MongoDB setup has been done, installation has been done. You can start your working, but I always believe if you have a UI kind of thing, then it will be easy to see your data, because if you are familiar with the MySQL server, if you are going to fetch all data from the command line, it's very hectic to write a command every time, and to visibility purpose also, it's not great to see here. Okay, so always prefer use kind of UI like MySQL Workbench is coming, DB Viewers is coming, PG Admin, Postgres are coming. Okay, so these are the different kind of PG admin. Yes, different kind of applications are there with which we can see graphical representation of the database can be visible. Okay, so in order to do these things, in order to do all the setup for the MongoDB, what to do? We have to install the MongoDB Compass, like SQL. These are the tools are coming: MySQL Workbench or DB Viewer or PG admin. Yes, these are the things are coming, like in case of NoSQL, we have a UI which is Compass, MongoDB Compass. So in order to do the MongoDB Compass setup, we have to first download the MongoDB Compass. So in order to download the MongoDB Compass, you can directly go to the MongoDB. Okay, I'll show you that part as well. Okay, so you guys can directly go to the this field page. Guys can directly go to the window, any browser, and there you can find it out. MongoDB Compass download. There is a lot of way. Okay, you can go to this application, and this is the MongoDB official website. Compass download. I think this is the official website of doing the installer command. Yes, you can see it got automatically picked my operating system. If you are trying to access this website, I'll do one thing. I will pass this link as well into your description. Okay, so it will be easy. If whoever going with UI, they can directly download from here. Okay, or else copy the link. Okay, just copy the link. Link has been copied. Now what to do? Once the link has been copied, then in case of Ubuntu, there is a wget commands are coming. Wget and paste this command. There's the same command which we are passing. Okay, so this command you can pass and you can download this thing with the help of the wget, or else you can download. Okay, you can download directly from here. Okay, this is the one of the way. And other way I had told you. Other way is that you can go to your terminal. You can go to your terminal and you can just type wget and that link, whatever we copied, and we can pass it out here, and that can be downloaded. But yes, this is the one of the way. I always prefer this is the only way. This is the way to install any kind of software in Ubuntu or Mac operating system. Wget will work everywhere. So just download these things. It's getting downloaded. Okay, it's going to be there and it's getting downloaded. Yes, many people will ask why you are installing 1.26.0. Yes, I think even else you can install 1.30.1 as well. I don't have any kind of problem. I feel like this has been already installed in my system. That's what I'm not downloading anything else version. You can use this as well. Okay, cool. So next, once the installation has been done, once the downloading part has been done, then we have to install this is the DPKG package, right? So what to do next? We have to install these things. Okay. So in order to install this MongoDB, what you can do is sudo dpkg-i MongoDB Compass and that version of MongoDB. In case of if you are installing the latest version, you have to use the 1.30.1, 1.30.1. Okay, in this place. So keep this thing in your mind. It's a Debian package. So you have to, whatever version you are downloading, same version you have to use. I have downloaded 1.26.0, so that I'm using here 1.26.0. Okay. So now let's install this thing. So once this part has been done, then we have to use the MongoDB Compass. Okay, it's get downloaded. Okay, it's get installed as well. So in my case, it is not taking that much of time just because of that. In my system, it's already installed, but in your case, it might take some time. Okay. So now once the installation part has been done, then next part is what? We have to see the MongoDB. Okay. So in order to see the MongoDB, I'll show you the MongoDB Compass, how the Compass will look like. So MongoDB Compass, yes. So MongoDB Compass interface will be look like this. Okay, once the installation has been done, you can find it out this kind of interface. And later I'll show you how to connect the MongoDB client, and we can check it out, all those sort of things. Don't worry at all. But as of now, this is only that MongoDB server installation and Compass installation, right? So this was the agenda for this video, creating this video. And the next video, I will show you how to use the MongoDB. And one more thing we are pending, like installation of Docker. Okay, so let's see how to install the Docker. Okay, so without getting delay, let me show you how to install the Docker in your operating system. What is Docker at all? Docker is the kind of containerization tool. Okay, so let me show you the how to install the Docker. This is the page. So in order to install the Docker, I always believe go with the official website. There is a lot of place to install the Docker, but yes, go to the official website of Docker. Docker installation. Yes, this is the website here. This is the website of to install the Docker. You can see there's a lot of way. So how to install? I'm not going to show you the how to install a Docker. I'll give you this command, a sequence wise. So I'll tell you how to install. First thing is that you have to check if the Docker is already present in your system or not. If it is a present, then you have to remove. Okay, you have to remove. I'm not going to show you because in my system it's already there. You have to remove that thing. If you don't have also, just remove it out. Okay, then second command, we have to update the packages, and then we have to install Docker with the help of one script. This is the way. Three ways are there. You can directly download the dpkg package and you can install this thing. But I always prefer this is the way always work for me without any hassles. Then we have to add our gpkg package. So this package has been, you have to add. Once this is done, then you have to check whether the package, the key has been added or not. You can use this command. The key has been added or not to check this thing. Then we have to update our all the apt package, and then we have to install our Docker engine. So this is the command to install the Docker engine. Once the Docker has been done, installation has been done, how to validate whether your Docker has been installed or not. So in order to validate the same thing, what you can do, you can go to your terminal. In case of Ubuntu, okay, in case of Mac and Windows, I will show you how to validate. In case of Mac and Ubuntu, Mac and Windows operating system, Docker desktop is coming. In case of Ubuntu, there is no terminology like a Docker desktop. Okay, so you have to go with the only with the terminal, only play with the commands. Okay, so if your Docker has been installed, then I'll show you. Clear this screen. So you have to just execute the Docker. If you are able to access this many commands, Docker command, then happily your Docker has been installed in your system. Okay, I'll show you the interface. Whoever working in case of Mac and Ubuntu Windows operating system. So for them, how the Docker will be look like. Yes. So you can go to your window, and in case of Mac application section, and there you can search for Docker. So Docker desktop is coming into the picture in case of Mac and Windows operating system. So go to this, and your Docker desktop will see interface will be look like this. You can see here everything is there. In your case, this many images will not be there, will not present here, but it will be blank if you have installed newly Docker Docker desktop, and it will be look like this. Okay, so in case of, yeah, obviously there is a benefit of using the Docker desktop. You can launch the Kubernetes server directly here. We'll come into the picture about those things, but yes, as of now we need just only Docker. Okay, so that's part is there. And you cannot feel this experience in case of Ubuntu. Again, there's one of the limitations is there using this Docker in Linux. But if you are using Mac and Windows operating system, Docker desktop will be look like this. Hope you understood. In this video, I just showed the installation part. So whatever the agenda we having, you guys can follow these things, installation of Docker and MongoDB. And how to install the Java and Python, I will paste my video link in the description. You guys can follow that video to install the Java and Python in your system. Okay, so this is all about this video. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching these things. In the next video, I will show you how to set up the klov server. Okay, so meanwhile, take care of your near and dear ones. Thank you for watching this.